What's going on? What's up to the people? Aware Hafiz. Subscribe to my YouTube, Aware Hafiz. So, follow me on Instagram, Hafiz _ good energy. Good energy is one word. We're still with Tierney. We decided we was like planning this for like 2 or 3 weeks now.
Yeah.
So we decided we were gonna interview each other. So I interviewed her the last time. Now she's gonna interview me, which would be cool because it don't matter.
Well, I think it's cool, like I said before, because we're always the ones that are doing the interviewing and stuff like that. So for them to get to know you, for my viewers to get to know you. Well, I'm gonna start off by saying Aware Hafiz. That's a neat name. Tell me about it.
When I first started my YouTube channel, it was Minister Hafiz. I just woke up one day, I put the camera next to the thing and just started talking, and everybody just liked it. So I'm like, I'm gonna start a YouTube channel. So I went from Minister Hafiz. I didn't like that too much because that kind of puts you in a box to where you gotta be a certain way. Like if you're a minister, you can't say this, you can't say that. So I switched it to Aware because I am aware. Like I'm aware. You know what I mean? I'm aware to a lot of stuff now. And I also have a tattoo on my arm, a tattoo that I completely forgot about, but I have Aware on my arm. So it's just to put just me saying I'm aware, and I'm going to put people D so they could be aware too.
Okay, cool. Now I said this before, he's had a lot of different content. I'm not going to say jealous, that's not the right word, but I look up to, just like you say, I inspire you, I really look up to your content. You've had my brother on here, that's, but before him, you've had a couple. You just did a deep segment today. What does your inspiration come from?
My inspiration comes from my children and just me letting people know what's going on, and me letting everybody know what's. I just messed up. We're gonna keep going on. My inspiration is What is my inspiration? Let me think.
You see how crazy it is how when you're on the spotlight.
Yeah, it's a little bit different. Well, because I was trying to answer it without saying. My inspiration would be just to be better, just to do better, just for people to see me. And I feel like I'm a very dope person, and I gotta stop sheltering myself. So my inspiration would be just to give the world me. I want to give the world me, and I want the world to see who I am, and I feel like I gotta find my purpose, and one of these things are my purpose is because it makes me happy. You know what I mean?
Okay, I like that. So talking about you a little bit, let's stay on you first. Tell us about yourself. My viewers sure don't know you. You say I'm a beautiful woman, you're a handsome man. What's up? How old are you? Are you single? Can we get the jewels? Drop the jewels on us?
Yeah, I'll give you the jewels. I'll give you the jewels.
I like that face.
Jewels. It was handsome, wasn't it?
The jewels.
It was handsome. It's the dimple.
He said it's the dimple.
Am I single? Yes, I'm single. And I'm not even available either, so I'm not single actually, because just because you're not with somebody in a relationship, sometimes you're not single, because I got to work on myself.
Yeah.
I got to work on myself.
You're in a relationship with yourself.
I'm in a relationship with myself. I have to love myself all over again. I have to get back into the zone of who Hafiz is. And there's a lot of stuff different about me. Every morning I wake up, I look in the mirror and tell myself I love myself.
Okay.
Look in the mirror, and I got to know my soul. I got to know my spirit. You know what I mean? I got to know who I am. So before I even go and get a woman and put her in a situation where I'm not sure of myself, I got to fall back. So I guess you could say that I'm in a relationship because I'm not available. You know what I mean?
Yep. In so many words, you kind of said it better than me, but that's what I was saying before. The energy of it is just, it's not, I can't invest it right now. No. It's just too much. Now that, we share something, and that's getting out of relationships. That's so deep, because when you shared that with me, you would never know. And a lot of my viewers would never know I separated from my relationship. I'm not going to get too deep into that, but what I would want to say is coming out. You always say, I get dressed up. I don't get dressed up to take pictures so people could look. What was the biggest thing about you coming out and feeling yourself again? Tell us about your daily routine. It's so funny because you get yourself all prepared. And
Yeah. What's the question?
Your daily routine.
My daily routine. I go to work. Well, I wake up in the morning, look in the mirror, say I love myself. I make myself breakfast, have my vitamins, go to work, do that. Let's just skip that part, whatever. Get out of work, go to the gym. Get out of the gym, come home, take a shower, read. Do this. You know what I mean? I'll do this. Then if it's the day for me to get my kids, I hang out with my kids. Like most of the time, I don't even have friends, to be honest. Like I have some of them, but I'd rather hang out with my kids, like than hang out with a guy.
Can I get a high five?
Yeah, to hang out with somebody that I'm not even gonna be able to teach nothing to. They ain't gonna be able to teach me nothing.
Yeah.
At least my daughters, they learning from me all the time. And a thing that I always say, you can't water a tree. A tree is already made, but you could water a plant. You know what I mean? And I look at kids as plants, and you getting something out of it. But have you ever hung out with somebody that they're a tree, and you're trying to water them, you telling them the same thing, they're not changing. So that's wasting. It's wasting time.
That's a deep one.
Wasting time and wasting water. So for the most part, that's how my days be going.
Okay.
And I just try to wait. And then in that process, I just try to kick dope stuff and be as dope as I could be. Boom.
Boom. Okay. Whoa. You keep talking about these baby girls. Can we get some names and how many?
Yes. I have 4 daughters.
4.
Hanaya's my oldest. Ava's my second oldest. Then I have Aurora. Then I have Sophia. My beautiful babies.
Ooh.
And they the bomb too. So
now wait, hold on. You a daddy of 4 girls. I have 2 girls and 1 boy. And my daughter's attitude. Listen. So tell me the secret. Tell me the boy dad, girl dad.
The secret. Girl dad secret is.
What are you facing right now?
Facing a lot.
Being a girl dad. Being a girl dad.
I guess I would say. With them is. What I've learned, you have to watch every single word that you say to them. You have to watch everything that comes out of your mouth.
Sensitivity.
Because you could say one thing, like, just anything, like, say, imagine somebody tell a kid they stupid. You know what I mean? You can't say nothing like that or even in the area. So I have to think before I talk all the time. I have to think about what I say.
That's a strong one.
Yeah, and I have to be sensitive and I have to be soft towards their feelings and I just have to love them. Like, those is my homies. Like I said, they my best friends. That's all I do. Like, they gonna do this with me. Like,
so
if you
being
saw
a girl
one,
dad, do you have any nephews?
Yes. I don't want to miss any. I have 3 nephews. Hamza, I have Josiah, and I have Abdul Qayyum, which is my 3 nephews. And I have nieces, and I just love the kids, man. And I do this, again, what inspires me, you said that, I don't know why I didn't say this, is the kids. Like, I plan on helping the kids. I plan on helping the kids 100%. Even the music that I do is to help the kids. Everything that I do is to help the kids.
Yeah, I want to get into that so we don't go past the time like I did before. Real quick, tell us a little bit about your music journey. I've heard a couple songs. The one you just put out is a banger.
They're dope. They're all awesome.
They're
awesome.
The more content you're doing, you're getting in the lyrics like, whoa.
You see the lyrical game?
Yes, like it's getting crazy. So tell us about your musical journey.
My musical journey is, I've always done music probably since I was a kid.
Okay.
And I was just doing what everybody else was doing and stuff. And then I was in a relationship where I experienced anhedonia. And that's when you're not creative. You don't have any creative juices. I was still doing music in that time, but it wasn't like as serious as it is now. Like, I love doing music, like, seriously. And I'm coming up with stuff that I've never came up with. Like, if I finally feel that feeling, like, I don't think anybody could keep up with me musically, lyrical and words and stuff that I use. And that's how I feel about music. I just feel like it's just a dope thing. And it's not even to make it. It's just to make me feel good. And it's just to help the people. Every song you're going to walk away.
Let's talk about it.
Every song you're going to walk away with something that you're going to think about every single time. Like, and I sit there and I craft that stuff. And I take more time on doing the music and I take it a lot more serious now.
Yeah, I could tell. I'm not even gonna lie.
I'm
not gonna sit here and cap. I haven't listened to you my whole life.
Yeah.
You're my older brother, if you want to say that.
For
you
sure.
know, so it's a little weird now. I'm not gonna lie, being a younger sister and being able to go outside and see my older brother's friends, and even collabing with you on our shows, and my brother on my show, and then on your show. That becomes it. It's a little different, but it's great. The diversity and all that, and that's another thing. So I keep saying diversity. I don't really say you want to reach the kids, but like, if you can give us one message, you're putting messages out there.
Yes.
What do you want to tell everyone? that would just give them a better feeling?
I would tell everyone to be themselves. Everybody should be themselves. Try to be yourself at everything. Everything that you do, be yourself.
Yep.
You have to put yourself out to the world. There's one of you. You're one of one. You're a very special person, whoever you are. You're a very special person. You're one of one. Be yourself 100%. When you wake up in the morning, do something that only you could do. Be something that only you could be. If you want to be an artist, be a different artist. If you want to be an actor, be a different actor. Do everything else that somebody didn't do. Do not copy off of anybody. Be you. My biggest advice or my biggest thing that I would say for anybody is just be yourself and find your lane. Because if you following with what everybody else is doing and they going to prison and all that stuff, you end up in that situation. Being you, you will be more safer. You will have more, your self-esteem will be up. If you're a man, the women will love you. If you're a woman, the men will love you. But not like that's just the most important thing. Be yourself, because that's what you came to this world for. You didn't come to this world to do something that everybody else is doing. Don't be a follower in this world. That's my biggest thing. I do not want to follow nobody. Nobody.
So let's get another drill for 2021. How much more time we got? For 2021.
We go.
Okay. For 2021, give us one big thing of yours. What do you want to do for 2021? Because 2020, you know, I'll just say mine first. For 2020 was an eye-opener year for me. I don't want to live check to check no more. I don't. I want to get to know more about what credit is. You know, what we could do with good credit. You know, a lot of people don't know you don't need the highest credit score to buy a house.
No, you don't.
You really don't. So there's
probably
just
like
a lot
640.
That's what I'm saying. Like, there's a lot of good, you know, ins and outs and things that I want to learn about more. I don't want to be outside as much. You know, there's just saving money's a big one.
That's a big one.
So give us something for 21 that you want to focus on.
That I want to focus on. I have so many different things. You know Bo Jackson? I don't know. It was a black. They try to erase him from history probably, but he's a black man that played a whole bunch of sports, different sports, and he was good at it.
Okay. For
2021, right? I'm doing everything. All right. I have a book that I'm 75% done with. Okay. The Devil in Yellow. Boom. I'm working on editing so I could edit all my own stuff. I have music coming. I just did a music video earlier. Bang. I have this YouTube channel. I plan on helping the homeless. I plan on starting something for the children. I just plan on taking over the world. Like, I'm not even just making that up. I plan on taking over the world, and ain't nobody stopping me. You can't stop a bullet. I'm going to do what I need to do to make all this happen. All of it. All of it.
Yep.
I'm sorry for getting so passionate.
No. I need that. I mean, we all need that because I think everyone is passionate about changing. 2020 was like a year that took everything from us, and I don't know about y'all, but I want to get it all back. Yeah. You know what I mean? I want my life back. And okay, you're keeping us in a certain place. You know, 1 minute the world's open, 1 minute it's not, and good. You know, I'm all for whatever they decide, but you know, you still have to learn how to continue on. You know, that's why more people are doing hair now. More people are selling accessories that they're making.
New stuff.
I bought a keychain. My mom loves it because it has a T on it with a fur ball. I bought it off of somebody. Her daughter was making it for $3.
Yes.
You know what I mean? You're sitting in the house just making stuff.
Yeah, like, there's good things about it also, though. Because if it wasn't for COVID, you wouldn't have started your podcast.
I wouldn't have.
If it wasn't for COVID, I wouldn't have did this. If it wasn't for COVID, all them people wouldn't have got that money. I see not bums. I don't like to say that word. I see dudes that ain't never have a dime. They all broke. They driving nice cars. Like, this whole, you know what I mean? They ain't even have a car. They probably ain't even know how to drive. Now they driving nice cars due to that. What they call it? Yeah. Come on, these got cars now. They got nice clothes. They ain't never have a Gucci belt in their life. They got that Gucci belt. Some dudes is happy.
Yes.
And it's some good things, and we can look at things as good things. Relationships. If this will make or break you. Because if you're in the house with somebody that you don't like,
you're either going to fall in love or you're going to leave.
Or you're going to leave.
Listen, either way, because...
I went to, real quick.
Okay.
I went to family court, and I saw they had divorce papers. They had all this, all that. All the divorce papers was gone. So that means a lot of people getting a divorce. You couldn't even get divorce papers. They all was gone. Damn. So that just lets you know what's going on in the world now. But yeah, if it's either going to make us or break us, like you said.
You know, I think that brought a lot out of people. I mean, and the biggest one is finding themselves. Because when you're locked in the house with just your thoughts, you know, you don't have no choice.
You don't have no choice.
You know, but to find yourself. So I think what you're doing is definitely a big one. Taking that time out for yourself, but your content is all that. Like,
Thank you know,
so
Thank you.
It was an honor, you know, to sit on this couch. I watch your channel. I watch, you know, I subscribed. I didn't. You know what? I'll lie to you. No, bluntly honest. I didn't press subscribe for a long time, and I don't think it was on purpose.
No,
I think I thought I did.
A lot of people.
And just never did. You know what I mean? So the other day, I'm like, you keep writing subscribe. I'm like, Tier, why are you not getting the notifications? Like, you know what I mean? I wasn't subscribed, and I went and had to, you know, subscribe. And you know, I'm busy too, and having 2 toddlers at one time is
difficult.
Probably absolutely unreal. So,
thanks for tuning in. That was our interview. She interviewed me. That was my first time being interviewed, and I thought that was pretty cool, and I had a great time. She got my energy up. I'm mostly just laid back, but she just woke me up on some cool stuff. All positive. We positive over here. Stay tuned. Stay well. Be safe. Pray for the lost souls because they need it.